Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. If you're new here, my name is Emeka. I'm a banker living in London with a master's in finance. On this channel, we cover topics around banking, finance, productivity, while trying to live a fit and healthy lifestyle. And this video, I'm going to more or less answer the question that you guys asked. So let's get started. The first question is, what are my goals for this channel and why did I actually start this YouTube channel? Why did I start a YouTube channel? Why the F would anyone even start a YouTube channel? This is the first reason. When I started posting my day in the life on TikTok after my girlfriend said I should, the comments I got always centered around the fact that I can't believe you're in banking. Number two, I can't believe an ethnic minority in banking. And number three, I can't believe you're so jacked and you work a corporate busy job. And in my mind, I was like, why wouldn't I be fit even though I'm working a very busy job? Like, the two are not mutually exclusive. So I started posting more vlogs and day in life content to show guys that you can work an intense job and still look freaking good. Don't believe the stereotype where once you start working in corporate, you get a pot belly and you become like a slob out of nowhere. However, the downside of TikTok is people have very short attention span. No one wants to listen to a 5-minute video where you go over how you find the time to train and how you balance your life. No one cares on TikTok. They care only for the first 5 seconds. So I said, why not start a YouTube channel and make videos showing you guys how you can effectively work in a corporate job and still find the time to train. Also, growing up, one thing I realized is you want to be a multidimensional person, which connects to the first point. I've always talked about money, muscles, and mindset. You don't want to be the guy that has money or a good job and is a fat slob. And also, you don't want to be the guy with abs, muscles, but has nothing upstairs and is broke. You want to be both. So on this channel, I'm trying to document how I am trying to achieve both things at the same time. I'm documenting my career journey, how I got there. I'm giving tips on how you can actually get that career you want. And at the same time, showing you how to freaking trade hard and build a lot of muscle. That's been documented on my fitness page in more detail. So go subscribe to that. And I'm just trying to show you can be all of those things. It just takes a lot of work, to be honest. What are the future plans with this channel? My plan is to post a lot more on a weekly basis. I'm probably going to limit the vlog to once every 10 days or once every 9 days and post more finance and productivity content. Post more of me reacting to rubbish finance advice on TikTok. And also eventually start my own podcast where I interview different guests from finance, law, fitness, modeling. It'll be people from different walks of life. The next question is, what are my fitness goals? Am I cutting, bulking, maintaining? Okay, if you're not aware, September last year, I competed in a natural bodybuilding competition and that didn't go as well as I wanted. I think personally I looked great, but the judges had other opinions, let's just say. So I stepped off stage in September and I knew I wasn't done competing. Like, I kind of knew at the back of my mind. So I basically went on a bulk from September to December. So stepping off stage, I was around 88, 89 kilos. I bulked until the end of December to around 103 kilos. So I more or less put on 14 kilos in 3 months. And since the start of the year, I've been cutting down. So currently I'm 98 kilos from 103. My plan is to continue shredding until end of May. I then go on holiday. And when I come back from holiday, shred even more for a competition sometime in July or August. That's the goal anyway. If I decide not to do a competition, I'll then do a photo shoot or something, but the goal is to get freaking shredded for the summer. And I definitely put on at least a kilo or kilo and a half of muscle during my push-up between September and December. So I'm definitely looking forward to how I actually look this time. And I just know this time I'll be undeniable. If you're enjoying the video so far, and if you've liked what I said, please just leave a like and drop a comment down below. This is a very good question. The person is more or less asking me, what are the best materials for IB prep and how much time spent on technicals? Very good question. But I'm going to expand your question a bit further. What you should be asking is, what can I do to stand out from everyone else? Because I'm telling you right now, knowing technicals and being able to model is the bare minimum. Like, that is not going to set you apart. In terms of what's the best modeling course to take, honestly, anything from Udemy or Coursera or Financial Edge or eFinancial Careers, any of those is probably more than fine. Like, they all do the same stuff. If you really want to know what the best one is, DM on Instagram and I'll have a look and reply directly to you and then share that with everyone. But honestly, most of those courses teach the same thing. So I wouldn't want you to spend too much time thinking you want to get the best course to learn modeling and technicals. To stand out, you must have number one, very good macroeconomic knowledge and business acumen. That's going to make you stand out. being able to explain what's going on with the different asset classes definitely goes a long way. Being able to say equity prices are down based on these factors. Bank of England might raise rates soon, which will impact inflation. And if that impacts inflation, oil prices might go up. The US elections coming up this year. What does that mean for equity prices if Trump or Biden wins? Being able to actually articulate an opinion and present that will definitely put you in a very good light. And it does that because, number one, you can't cram that the night before an interview. Being able to explain the different interplays between all the asset classes cannot be learned quick. Like, this takes time to master. But what can you do to actually learn all of this stuff? You have to read the news, the FT, the Telegraph, Bloomberg. Read the news daily, write down interesting points, have something like a mind map in Notion where once you read the news, you probably put it down there and see if that connects to anything you already have in the mind map. Also, listen to podcasts. Most big banks have a podcast. The next question, this person is more or less saying he's meeting different department heads of a bank. How should he prepare? Pretty good question. I'll say it depends if this is on Zoom or in person, because I'm assuming it's in person. If it's in person, make sure you print out what you're about to present. Have that as a hard copy, because all of these people are not from our generation. They're used to having paper in front of them. So print the stuff out. Arrive at the meeting room at least 5 to 10 minutes before they arrive. Make sure you thank them for taking time out for this meeting. And once you start the meeting, make sure when you're presenting, it's very clear and audible. Think about what you're saying. It's fine to take some pauses, but try not to jumble and rush your words. Also, make sure you're keeping direct eye contact. Now, if it's more than one person, it's a bit harder. So you also want to look at one person and then look here and then look back and then maybe look here. You want to make sure everyone's engaged. Also, before the meeting, try and think about what questions they could ask you and try and prepare for those. If you're asked a question you don't know the answer to, it's fine not to know. Don't pretend to know. Just say something like, I haven't considered that question, but I'll take this offline and reply to you as soon as I have the answer. Something like that would definitely go a long way. The next question is, what are the best workouts in a rush and my all-time favorite bits of kit, brand plus muscle work? Let's start my favorite bit of kit. I like any machine designed by Prime, Cybex, Atlantis. Those are the 3 brands where I love using all the machines. And in terms of my best muscle or my best body parts to train, I'd say I like to train my back quite frequently. I train my back, I think, 3 times a week, Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. And it's just because I enjoy training it. In terms of best exercise, I actually prefer, my best exercise is the flat dumbbell press, because I don't know, honestly. I just enjoy doing the movement. And in terms of what are the best workouts you can do in a rush, I would say for sure, if you're in a rush, let's say for example, it's a push day before work, you have like 40 minutes. You can design your workout is to do one chest isolation movement first, like a chest fly or a pec deck machine. Then move on to a chest compound, like a barbell bench press. Then move on to a tricep compound, like a weighted dip. And then finish off with a shoulder compound, like a machine shoulder press or a dumbbell shoulder press. Take all sets to failure and try and progress those sets each week. So this week, if on the barbell bench press you did 100 kilos for 10, next week try and do 105 or 110 for at least 5 reps or 4 reps, or you do 100 kilos for 12 reps. You want to be progressing each week because the volume is going to be very low if you're short of time. Next question, what are some home workouts I can do and what protein powder do I take / supplements? Okay, in terms of home workouts, if you want to work out at home, you still need a bench, ideally adjustable, some dumbbells and some bands. You need those 3 things. If you don't have them, then honestly there's no point. In terms of upper body, you can do a flat double bench press, then you can do a dumbbell row, then you could do dumbbell shoulder press, followed by a chest supported dumbbell row. So very good movements that are easy to set up. And in terms of protein powder, I don't take any because I can't digest it, not because they're not good. I just can't digest it. And for supplements, I take vitamin D, C, glutamine, elderberry, turmeric, creatine. Yeah, that's mostly it. I just take also pre-workout and pump formula, so stuff like that. No gear, no steroids. So hope you enjoyed that video, guys. If you did, please drop a like and leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.